got him. To the try-hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got lit. Sick. That's it.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the fan, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the things. It's in the damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in the rap race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, left in the game, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain all of my game, the deeper the fame. With the one paid, with the one never remains. That I can die happily while you screaming my name.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the bat, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Off the plate inside, and that is ball one. On the ground, and foul ball. Alonso on at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Crow Armstrong makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Brings it in, and there's two away. So up next, Mike Piazza. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Hard hit left side to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
This opportunity is one.
And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike one. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Tucker hauls it in, and there's one away. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. In the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. May back to work. That one to first. Delgado takes it himself. One out in the second. Tony Clark now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Swings and sends a rocket to right and makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just outside. And that's
One
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Check swing,
Nope,
no
inside,
appeal.
ball 2.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ripped to short. Yeah, they get the out. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunt attempt popped up. It's safe at first. The bunt single. And next is the designated hitter, Mike Piazza. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Outside.
Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. Just
that ball went out.
missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't,
2-1.
give him a walk.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Lindor on the first. Piazza out in the play. That's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boot.
Alonso takes the ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. McMahon fires over to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Ryan McMahon. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And 1-1. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now, Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such...
Ellie on his way to second. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And he's got a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That is the inning.
What happened?
The perfect timing. I was coming, I did it around and this was
Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. To the right side, and it goes just foul. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late with the swing there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis really on his horse for it. And it's caught for the out. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Lifted in the air down the left side. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Simmons stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is out of play. On a line out towards center. And no one can get there. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back-to-back. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So digging in, Mike Piazza. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Tucker going back. Booyah! And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. There's Ryan McMahon now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
High fly ball out to left field. Reynolds makes the grab, 1 down.
Let's do this.
So up next, Ozzie Smith. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. Off the mark there.
Inside.
And the count even 1-1. On the ground to third, and that one handled. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it hits the base.
Wastes no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Junior at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Hard hit right side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. May back to work. And that clips the inside corner.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
To the right side, a dive, nice stop, fires to first, not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Tony Clark will hit next. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to first, 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Reynolds now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and fouls one off. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Could be a
on the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to first in time. And now the DH, Pete Alonso. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Carlos Delgado. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1. And here is Ted Simmons. First pitch not close.
Well, these players,
John Franco into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Hauls it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's out to center field. It gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but
runner on the go. Fought off foul. Runner on the go again. In the air, right field. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Runner on the move. There's the ball. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Crow Armstrong at second with two down.
No, he's safe.
On the ground, right side. DeVries tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one is absolutely belted. Junior makes the catch. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, Smith. Over to first, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. That's the third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker makes the grab for the second out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
You're just a hairy monkey, Knuckles.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Junior now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back.
Throw,
safe. Just off the inside edge. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Towards first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Junior, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Tony Clark. And first offering is fouled off. To third. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half. New arm out of the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score
Inside,
right
ball
where
one.
it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground, DeVries slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Diaz, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Hit in the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. And there's 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan.
Threw it by him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Leo DeVries.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
No, Chloe.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Mike Piazza. Diaz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Clark calls it in, and there's 1 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Edwin Diaz the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Ozzie Smith. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2. Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. McMahon fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Mike Piazza, the next to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. McMahon. On to first. Ball game. 7-2 your final here today. This is Corbin Carroll. Foul ball there. Page winds and fires. Strike two. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
One out, bases empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Got him.
Got him.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Lindor brings it in for the third out. Back here at PNC Park, getting the nod in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that one fouled off. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Makes the grab, two down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy. What a stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, second inning set to go. And here is David Ortiz. Page back to work. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he starts off the second with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Alex Bregman. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. That one in triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hard hit to third. And they get Bregman for the out. Chipper Jones will hit next. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
This one in the air. Lindor. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And a breaking ball misses outside. Rips one to right. Carroll pulls it down. One away. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
No knuckles. Not on the
Swing
card.
and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Second inning here, no score. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Ozzie Smith. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
And now, Mike Piazza. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Comes up empty.
0-2 with the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Satchel kicks and delivers. Grounds one to short. Lindor sends it to first. Piazza out the play. Corbin Carroll digs in now.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one. Top of the third, no score. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. Yeah.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at PNC Park, and now the first baseman, Tony Clark. That one's clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt.
And that one is lifted in the air. One down. Now at the plate, Leo DeVries. First pitch misses.
That's inside.
Into center. 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Right side, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
1 ball,
offering is
2
outside.
strikes.
Ground ball right side. Clark takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 down. And now Rafael Palmeiro. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
That one the other way. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Palmeiro stands at second with 2 gone. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now Francisco Lindor. one fouled off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side, Bregman. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Makes the catch, and there's two down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Carroll hustling after it. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Now here is Chipper Jones. Page back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Fought off foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ball, that's just out.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. So digging in, Tony Clark doubled in his first AB. Ball one, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3. Ripped on a line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brian Reynolds here. Flying to left his first time. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Nope.
But they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air out towards right center. Griffey in pursuit. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And that one in the air center field. Jr. under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. Headed towards the corner, Crow Armstrong on the move towards foul ground. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Pete Alonso. That one in triple digits.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
High fly ball out towards left center. Griffey on his horse. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 100.
Oh, gets dirty. The throw, nicely done for the out. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the DH, David Ortiz. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, 1 out. A key out to start the 7th. So digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Rips that one to right. And there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And first offering is fouled off. Satchel comes to the plate. Lifted in the air right center field. Tucker should have it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. they might just want to consider a more patient approach.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jones slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one lifted to left. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Now fly ball to right center. Junior on the move, and that's the inning. And we're back. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. Page back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they get the out on Jones. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And fouled off. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber, kicks and fires. That one the other way. Lindor on to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Way inside.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
DeVries, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso. And the first offering is not close.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one fouled off. Smith fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one hit to right. Tucker on the move. Makes the catch, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Out to short. High bounce, and he barehands it. And it beats him. What a play. So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. That one to first, and foul ball. That one almost got him. And that is out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitch.
It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ortiz swings through it for strike 1. Base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's going to be Rafael Palmeiro. Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got
runners on the move. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And in the 9th, they take the lead. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Tucker squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, last chance for the home team. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. No outs, runner at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. That misses, and now 2-0. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Left field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, one down. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. The run comes in to score from second.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to extra innings. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Smith getting ready to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Mike Piazza will hit next.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, it will keep a close eye on his approach.
In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith tosses across to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So up next, Leo DeVries.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter. But I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Winning run at third, 2 down. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 11th inning set to get underway, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Junior swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On a line. Junior grabs it on the run. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. On the ground, right side. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And he lays down a bunt.